Hello and welcome back to our AI visualized journey through Harry Potter. In our last chapter, a baby was left on a doorstep, his future entrusted to the most aggressively normal family in England. 10 years have now passed. Privet Drive remains unchanged, but a boy's life has been anything but ordinary. Today we open Chapter 2, The Vanishing Glass. The chapter begins by painting a bleak picture of Harry's existence. The Dursleys' home is a shrine to their son, Dudley. Photos of him as a large blonde baby, then a boy on a bike, cover the mantelpiece. But of the other boy who lives in the house, there is no sign at all. Harry's world isn't this clean, tidy house. His world is the cupboard under the stairs. It's dark, cramped, and full of spiders. This isn't just a bedroom, it's a statement of his worth in the family. He is an afterthought, meant to be hidden away. The day begins not with kindness, but with his Aunt Petunia's shrill scream to get up. It's Dudley's birthday, and Harry's only role is to be the cook. He's tasked with frying the bacon and making sure nothing burns for his cousin's special day. In the kitchen, we see the true nature of the Dursley family. The table is buried under a mountain of 36 presents, but for Dudley, it's not enough. He throws a tantrum because he has 2 fewer gifts than the year before. His parents don't punish him. They immediately promise to buy him 2 more. This scene shows us that for the Dursleys, love is measured in material things, and Dudley is a spoiled, greedy child. Dudley's birthday usually means Harry is shipped off to Mrs. Fig, an old woman whose house smells of cabbage. But today, fate intervenes. Mrs. Fig has broken her leg. Suddenly, the Dursleys have a problem: what to do with Harry. They treat him like an inconvenient piece of luggage, debating whether to leave him in the car or simply abandon him at home. Harry's hope for a day of freedom is quickly crushed. Finally, with no other choice, they decide to take him with them to the zoo. But this is not an act of kindness. Before they leave, Uncle Vernon gets inches from Harry's face and delivers a chilling warning: any funny business, anything at all, and you'll be in that cupboard from now until Christmas. The threat hangs over Harry because funny business has happened before. His hair once grew back overnight after a terrible haircut. An ugly sweater once magically shrank to the size of a puppet to avoid being worn. He even mysteriously appeared on the school roof while running from Dudley's gang. These are the first signs of a powerful magic inside him, a magic he can neither understand nor control. At the zoo, Harry has the best morning he's had in years. For a moment, things are almost normal. But the true magic of the chapter happens in the reptile house. There, he finds a giant boa constrictor, fast asleep and bored. Harry feels an immediate connection. Like him, the snake is trapped behind glass, stared at by annoying people all day. He sees a kindred spirit. And then, the impossible happens. The snake opens its eyes and it winks at him. Harry, checking to see if anyone is watching, winks back. A silent conversation begins. Harry murmurs to the snake, and it seems to understand, nodding and gesturing. He learns the snake is from Brazil, but was bred in the zoo, having never known freedom. This magical moment is shattered by Dudley. He shoves Harry hard to the floor to get a better look. And in that instant, Harry's suppressed anger and magic erupt. The glass front of the snake's enclosure doesn't break or crack. It vanishes. Panic erupts. The great snake uncoils itself and slithers to freedom, hissing what sounds like, "Brazil, here I come." "Thanks, amigo," as it passes Harry. It's the most powerful and undeniable act of magic Harry has ever performed. Of course, the day ends in disaster for Harry. Dudley's friend Piers tells Uncle Vernon that Harry was talking to the snake. His punishment is swift and severe. He is thrown into his cupboard with no food, his brief taste of freedom gone. He is locked back in the dark. But this time, something is different. Lying in his cupboard, Harry reflects. He thinks about the strange things that always happen around him. He recalls a mysterious vision he sometimes has, a blinding flash of green light, followed by a burning pain on his forehead, the origin of his lightning bolt scar. He also remembers the strange people he sometimes sees in public, a tiny man in a violet top hat who bowed to him, a woman in an emerald cloak who waved. These figures, who seem to vanish into thin air, are puzzle pieces of a hidden life he knows nothing about. Chapter 2. The Vanishing Glass is a massive turning point. It proves that the strangeness in Harry's life is not his fault or his imagination. It is real, powerful magic. The Dursleys can lock him in a cupboard, but they can no longer contain the truth of who he is. The magical world now has confirmation of where he is. And soon, it will start reaching out. What happens when a letter arrives, addressed not just to number 4, Privet Drive, but to the cupboard under the stairs? We'll find out next time as we explore Chapter 3. Thanks for watching.